now.
All right. Good morning, Organo Nation. We are Willie and Patricia Spradley, as you can clearly see. We're just going to hold on for a bit until we're live on Facebook. Hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. I started mine with a cup of Supreme, and I spiked it with one of the Espresso 3, the tray. It was great. So my advice, once we get those back, Supreme and the tray is awesome.
I instead had my traditional black with a little bit of sugar-free cream. Love it. Absolutely love it.
And hopefully you're doing your iced green tea or iced red tea. It's 90 degrees up here in New England. So hopefully you all aren't dealing with that. But if you are, iced green tea, iced red tea, we are now live in Facebook. So again, good morning. Good morning. We are Willie and Patricia Spradley, Sapphire Consultants from Holyoke, Massachusetts, coming to you from the estate out in Holyoke, Massachusetts. We are excited and so humbled to be on this call, serving the big team, coming to you live today, talking about Work From Home Wednesday. We are perfect attendance star achievers, extremely proud of that. And we just recently celebrated our 10-year anniversary.
So we thought we would start this off this morning just talking about what working from home really means. So it's either that you are still gainfully employed in a job, and so you have a commitment to your employer for 8 hours a day. So you have those 8 hours, and then the remaining time you have for building your business. Or you are having the great luxury of working from home, whether it's because you are retired, whether you're on furlough, or whether that was your choice. In either event, working from home means a couple of things. While the activities and functions may be different, working from home and building your business is what we have in common. You know, when we all made a decision to join OG, we hopefully decided how much time we were going to commit to building our business. For us, that shifted because we started out part-time and now have the great fortune of doing it full-time. And so full-time, what you see, we put an example of our calendar for the week up. And so we have, and we'll share shortly, we have all of our activities and functions that we perform throughout the week, in addition to our personal time, in addition to things that we do for our team and our participation in events sponsored by OG. So it's pretty full. But we want to make sure to not have a haphazard kind of an approach and to really be very strategic about using our time, building our business, if that's what our intent is. For those who are part-time, however, we are going to talk about some things that are very strategic to you, working your business, making sure that the things that you are doing are very intentional, because you are still committed to your employer for those 8 hours a day. And so how are you going to utilize the time that you are building your business that, yes, is shorter than a person that has full time, but very meaningful? And so some of the activities you'll see that are listed there, we just want to give you an idea. For us, it's really important that we start our day really showing gratitude for our blessings. And so we absolutely start every day that way. Then we move into making sure that we are eating healthily. So as you may have heard, we talk about our beverages, and we have our shake every morning. We used to have 2 shakes until we met our goal, and we're very happy to say that we're there. So we have 1 shake a day, and we make that our breakfast. And obviously, we use other of our products in terms of our soap and getting ready for the day. Then we kind of move into our affirmations that we do, and we absolutely make sure that we get our activity in, because we want to make sure that we're ready to kick off our day and move into working our business. So that's how we kind of use our week. And we want to focus a little bit on the specific activities, if you're doing this part-time, that we feel are really important. And so you may have heard the term DMOs, so daily method of operations. And so we want to talk about the fact that there are a few core daily method of operations that you absolutely want to make sure that you do. And so one of those is engaging. You want to make sure that every single solitary day you are engaging. What does that mean? It's like networking and recruiting and sampling, those kinds of things. You want to make sure that you're inviting people to build your pipeline, to really be able to have relationships and things of that nature. And you also want to expose. So you want to make sure that you are showing people what it is that we have to offer. Those are three things that you want to do. You want to make sure that you get in some physical activity. It doesn't have to be, this massive, over strenuous kind of thing, but you want to be moving your body. That's important to give you the kind of energy that you'll need. And then lastly, but certainly most importantly, you want to make sure that every day you're getting in some of your personal development, because the most important thing that we can do is constantly, persistently, and consistently work on getting better. So we encourage you to do those kinds of things. And then as we thought about the opportunity to present today, we thought that it might also be helpful to talk about the fact that the 4 steps are still prevalent. And so what were the 4 steps? What are the 4 steps? And what do they look like now that we've moved into this pandemic? So I'm going to pass the baton over to Willie to have him talk about the 4 steps.
So the 4 steps, become a product of the product, build your list, show the plan, attend events, in short. Then versus now. Now you're still, as Pat mentioned, you still want to become your best customer. If you're not already your best customer, you still want to make sure that you're consuming products that we produce, that you're not cheating, so to speak. I always say to our team, if you owned a McDonald's, you wouldn't eat at Burger King. Right? So you want to make sure that whatever product you consume, if we produce it, that you purchase it from yourself. Not only are you assured of having a high quality product, as we all know, but you're also working within your own income system to generate that money for yourself. So becoming a product of the product is still pretty much a core that hasn't changed that much. Where we start to get into change is when you look at build your list. Building your list is not about a handshake anymore. We're living in times of social distancing. We're living in times of sheltering in place. And so social media, like it or not, and I was not a big fan. Trust me, I'm a 45-year IT vet, and I was not a fan of social media, but you really don't have any alternative. You want to turn to social media and you want to start to build your network. You want to start to create a way to build relationships, whether it's through Instagram or Facebook or text messaging or emailing. That's your way to the outside world, so to speak. So you want to embrace that. And through that, that's how you're going to engage as one of those DMOs that Pat was mentioning earlier. So, embrace that and start to get used to doing business in that space, because we don't know how long we're going to be in this mode. So the sooner you embrace that and start to engage, the better off you're going to be. The next step of show the plan, again, it looks different now because we're not doing hotel meetings. We're not doing in-home meetings per se. I would say that we are doing in-home meetings when you look at Zoom and when you look at Facebook Live, as we're doing right now. We're in our wonderful estate out here in Holyoke, but it just feels different. Technology has taken us to a place where I will suggest we're not going to return from. We're going to be in this mode going forward. So showing the plan is now looking like inviting and exposing. So let me also say, big plug for Rapid Funnel, because what we do is, as we move folks through the engagement process, once we identify someone that is going to be in our pipeline, we do that by putting them in Rapid Funnel. Rapid Funnel is an awesome tool. I'm not getting any endorsement dollars or anything. Rapid Funnel is awesome because you get to control every aspect of the relationship with that individual once you put them in the Rapid Funnel. Notes about how you met them, what they're doing, what their possibilities are as a prospect, when are you going to follow up with them, how are you going to follow up, what type of resources are you going to send them, are you going to put them in a campaign? All of that you handle from your Rapid Funnel app. It is awesome. I highly, highly suggest that you, if you don't have it, please use Rapid Funnel to manage your pipeline. And then the last thing is attending events. Folks, we still hold events. This is an event. We had Mr. Caldwell on yesterday at Monday rather at 2:30 with the chairman's report. That's an event. Mr. Shoemaker does his sessions on Tuesdays and Fridays. We have our conversations on success on Sunday night. You know, like I said, these OG Live events. And with the New England Mastermind team, our team, the New England Mastermind team, we have our weekly regional meetings, which are Zooms. We have our leadership development Zooms. We have our Super Saturdays when we have the information to share out. And so we're still encouraging very strongly that you attend your events. There's no excuse, especially you're home. There's no excuse. I mean, I got on pajama bottoms here. There's no excuse. You can attend the events. That was just a joke, by the way. So with that said, that's how the 4 steps look right now. And before we transition off, I just want to raise attention to a couple of announcements that are in your back office and in your email if you haven't seen them. So thank you very much for the opportunity to do the Work From Home Wednesday. We truly hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. I would like to remind you about the cognition system, right? Yes, yes, yes. For folks that put the keys in the icebox, you might want to look at the cognition system. It's an awesome opportunity. It's a industry or service leading application. It's the technology is leading edge, and it's something that I strongly encourage everyone to take a look at and to enroll in, especially as you're moving up to the age where you regularly put the keys in the icebox. So definitely take a look at cognition. It is industry changing, I can tell you that now. And part of why we are in the ecosystem out in the ocean and not in the pond. Also, you may have seen on Monday that Travala, Forever Weeks, folks, 2 for every week, 1 for every week gets you 2. You get 2 packages for the price of 1. You purchase 1 for every week, you get 2 weeks. You purchase 2 weeks, you get 4 weeks. You purchase 4 weeks, you get 2 months. My wife and I like to declare that we brought this on through the law of attraction because we were trying to figure out how to get to 4 weeks. So now we have our way to get to 4 weeks. Please take a look at that. Also, please get back to your functional beverage customers, to your OGX customers, to your BU customers, and let them know, oh, by the way, this is also going on. The COVID thing is not going to be here forever. It's going to be resolved. And when it is resolved, you want to travel at the high end for a more than reasonable price. So please let your customer base know about that. Also, we have a special running through, I believe, August 5th, where you can purchase a silver pack and get gold pack status. Again, you should have an email in your inbox about that, purchasing silver pack and getting gold pack status. And the last thing I would like to do is just encourage you to please jump on these OG Lives on a regular basis. Tomorrow we have Robert Becerra, Mr. Travala, and I'm so excited to hear what he has to say about the specials that are coming up. And we have Cosmin Daniel Christash coming in on Friday. So we're excited about all of that. and I turn it back over to my incredible, my phenomenal wife.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are absolutely humbled to have had this opportunity for the Work From Home Wednesday. We hope that we've at least left you with a nugget or two of some value in terms of especially using your time effectively and strategically as you grow your business. We hope that you have an absolutely wonderful Wednesday. And remember, it's easy, it's simple, it's Organo. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, folks.